Hello everyone, my name is Pragati Jhaparasar. I am from Hooghly Mohsin College and I am legal intern of LexClick and Company. My topic is Distance of Transfer and Doctrine of Holding Out. When a property is transferred and condition there to absolutely restrict the transferee to transfer the property, then such condition will be invalid. That means transfer of property. Here we discuss about immovable property, from which we can take the profit and we can earn the some money. So when the at the time of transfer, when there is a certain restriction is imposed on the transferee, that he cannot further transfer the property to the another person, then it is invalid. For example, A gives the property to B for rupees 2000 and state a condition that he cannot transfer the further transfer or further sell the property at rupees 50,000 to another person. Then here the condition is invalid. Number 2, A gives the property to B at rupees 2000 and said that the property further be sold at rupees 50,000 to the another person. Here is a condition at the time of transfer, so here the condition is invalid. But when at the time of transfer of property, A make a condition that the property must be sold at rupees 50 in the near future by the B, then this condition is also invalid. But it means that absolute restriction on transferred property related to the further transfer cannot be imposed, but partial restriction may be valid. For example, at the time of partition, a restriction is imposed that property may be further transferred to the family member only if they are not interested. Then to the stranger. This condition imposes partially restriction on transfer of property, and it is termed as valid restriction. But it is not permissible to restrict the alteration to the particular time. Such a restriction is not partial but an absolute restraint, and such is invalid. Absolute restriction is invalid, but still lessor may impose restriction to the lessee that he cannot sublet the property. Means he cannot transfer his right in the property. This absolute restriction is valid. So in that restraint means at the time of transfer of property, when certain condition is imposed on the transferee, that he cannot be transferred at this amount, that amount, then there is a condition is imposed. This condition is totally invalid. But if partial condition is imposed, then it is valid. So it is all about restraint of transfer. Number 2 is doctrine of holding out, transferred by ostensible owner. So basic rule is that a person cannot be transferred a better title than he himself hold. But as per his doctrine, property may also be transferred as follow. As per this doctrine of transfer of immovable property by ostensible owner is valid transfer, but subject to certain condition. Number 1, transfer is ostensible owner and consent of actual owner has been taken, either expressly or impliedly. Transfer is made for certain consideration, or transfer is made in the good faith. So so here we discuss about ostensible owner means a person who is not the actual owner of the property. So doctrine of holding out means a person cannot be transfer his property, better he himself hold. Matlab ostensible owner means a person is not an actual owner. His right is to transfer the property, but in good faith, in express or implied way, or he must be the ostensible owner. Then he has a right to transfer the property to the other person. So here is we discuss about the restraint of transfer and doctrine of holding out.